So what I want to do is, and this is going to be a choose your own adventure. We are going to be walking through this model. So this model I created in 2010, and when I came to New Zealand initially from the United States, I was working as a recruitment consultant. So I'm actually, can I share, is it too early to share a dirty little secret with you? Can I share a secret? Okay, lean in, you guys have to lean in. So originally, I was trained as an accountant. Yes, I'm a recovering accountant. But thankfully, longer ago than I care to admit, I fell into recruitment. And I spent 15 glorious years in recruitment. And I do mean glorious years because I loved what I did. I loved helping people find jobs that they loved. I loved helping companies find candidates that really performed well and were highly motivated. But I realized that when I came to Sydney, instead of being paid to put bums in seats, I wanted to help organizations keep the right bums in the right seats. And I recognized that I had this treasure trove of information. And I developed this model, and this model has only been changed once. And I'm happy and some questions to tell you how it's changed, but it's really not important. But I pressure test this model constantly against the latest in international research to make sure that these 9 factors, these 9 things that became patterns when 5,000 people walked into my office as a recruiter and told me why they wanted to leave there. 5,000 people walked into my office and told me why they wanted to leave there. Manager. People join organizations, they leave managers. We're going to be talking a lot about that. And so I've been working with this model now for the last 13 years. And this model has really stood the test in time. And I can put my hand on my heart and say that you will walk away with at least 3 ideas that will make a remarkable difference. Just 3 to talk about. First, mortgage services. They're a mortgage processing company. When I first started working with them 8 years ago, they had 45% employee turnover, 45% per year. So half of the staff was leaving. We worked first on hiring the right people, and then I went through this model, and I taught their managers how to have conversations with their teams around this model. They brought that 45% turnover down to 30%, and now it's down to 20%, and it's even bouncing around to 15 from time to time. And that was 8 years ago. And I haven't been back. It's not like they have to trot me out to refresh. I do some refresher every now and then, but this model works. 𝗥𝗲𝘁𝗲, Australia, their IT department, they had the lowest employee opinion scores in Australia in the IT department in 2019. They taught their 5 managers how to use this model in their conversations with their teams. In 2020, they went up to not only the highest, but beating the next highest department by 23 points. That means higher performance, higher productivity, and yes, higher employee retention. And then OMD credits this model for becoming the number 4 on the Great Places to Work list the year that they implemented it. So this model works. So like I said, this is going to be a choose your own adventure. Don't grab your phones yet, but you will in just a few minutes. You're going to tell me which ones you want me to unpack. What I want to do is I want to go through all 9 of them to give you an idea, give you an overview of what they are, and then you're going to tell me which ones you want to hear more about. Okay? Is that cool? Cool. Excellent. All right.